Hello, welcome, I'm Scrumpy. This is episode 27 of our Let's Play. Thanks for joining me. We are currently in a war with Svitjod, the Swedish, who, they're Norse, but unfortunately they became Catholic. They're part of House of Aring, a very, very proud house within Norse tradition. How dare they become Catholic? Ourselves and a number of others are at war with them. So he's obviously at war with us. He's at war with one of my vassals in Bremen, war with one of my other vassals in Rostock, and he's at war with King Rurik the Magnificent, who is actually a Germanic pagan tribal Norse, which I think is awesome. Right, let's get going. Let's keep cracking along. Good, that guy's standing down from his plot. Good to see it. Are you sieging back? Possibly. Everybody into Finland. This will be a giant army. Oh goodness, we can easily assault in Finland because they've got hardly any troops there, so that's very easily dealt with. Move into the next one. In fact, we'll probably split our army in half here and send half of it one way and half of it the other. And crack on and get these sieges finished. There's some more sieging potential up in the north by the looks of it as well. Good. It's quite a long old walk, isn't it? Wowzers. We'll win that fight easily. We've got a pretty good ratio again actually here. So it's almost 10 to 1. I'm very tempted there to take that. Yeah, let's take it. We'll take it. So we've managed to take this fiery redhead girl who is the wife of a chief. She's got some pretty good stats actually. She's 23. Tempted to take her as a concubine. I think I'll hold on to her for a minute. Also got another one. It's an excellent steward. 24. Midas touched. She's got the flu. Alright. A young girl. Another young girl. Goodness, we took a lot of prisoners that time, didn't we? Wowzers. We did lose 66 men though. But that siege is over. Let's get our boats back and... oh goodness. 40% war score. You can go back into the boats and we'll move you elsewhere. We're heading, the rest of our troops are heading northeast. They've arrived in the northeast. They've got a huge ratio, it's more than 10 to 1, so we will take the assault if it becomes an option. Oh, we're not the leader of the siege, annoyingly. That's annoying. Never mind. We could go up to the northwest here. Oh, I have a son. So my actual wife had a son. We had a son. He's neither strong nor quick, which is frustrating given that his mother is quick and his father is strong. Still, Bjorn, welcome on board. Welcome to our dynasty. Right, let's get these troops around to Svitjod. We'll do that immediately. Another successful siege. We didn't get it, annoyingly. Never mind. Back to Finland, sir. Yeah, back that way. We could probably leave some of these boats, actually. Can we do that? Annoyingly, I don't think we can at this point. That's a mistake. Actually, by the time they get back, we'll have our boats back round anyway. Just thinking whether we check the status of our intrigue and see whether... Amelie. Can I ransom you? Just 10 gold. Goodness, the liege won't accept it anyway. Who could we ransom? Ilsa? Baroness Ilsa of Goslar. can I ransom you for 10 gold? Yes, I can. Let's do that. Anyone else? Markvard von Tekenberg. Can we ransom you? 14 gold, yes. This guy here will ransom you. 26 gold, super. Zistibor. Ah, this is my vassal that's a real pain. No. You can stay in Ubiet, sir. Right. Pennies do help us at the moment because we are losing money every turn. So it's worth doing our best to save money. Get these ransoms in. Every little helps. 42% war score. What are we going to need to do to finish this war? I think probably take this big... Take Svitjod, I expect. In they go. Once they're in, we'll send the boats back to pick up the rest of our troops. And we will start sieging here. We almost have we could assault, actually, this holding. Two of my vassals have formed up an alliance. Can we get onto our boats yet? Not yet. Boats are whizzing round. So, successful siege of the Hagaland tribe. My vassal has inherited a temple, even though he's in prison. Fair enough. Where else can we go? You're independent, you're independent. What other holdings have you got? 45%. Ah, you've taken one back there. That's good to see. So we will come for that one shortly. In the meantime, do you want to take a long walk through? It's probably a long old stroll. Yeah, best part of a month. Okay, we'll do that. I'm not walking over there with these guys in the east. Ah, my vassal has lost an army and has been... I'm going to have to ransom you back. Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm a bit confused. So my chief... That is confusing. Who's he got in his court? I thought we took one of my guys prisoner. I thought that was the point with what we've just seen. So he was imprisoned by me. Who else have I got that's imprisoned? Nobody. Perhaps he ransomed himself immediately. No idea what happened there. Ah, the Bremian conquest of Oldenburg has ended and he lost. He lost the conquest. Well, that is a surprise. That is a surprise. Alright. In you get into the boats and we will go and do some more sieging. Whoa! It's all just happened. I think the Russians have won their war. Nah, the Swedish revolt. There's been a Swedish revolt. Now, does that make our war null and void? Possibly it will. There's an independence war going on. Ah, so they could go back to becoming Germanic pagan, which would be good news for our moral authority at very least. All right. I'm not entirely sure, really, if I'm honest, what's going on here. But, oh well. Send our troops into Upland and send the rest of our guys back round. Our marshal has recruited a massive recruitment drive. Right, our conquest of Upland has ended inconclusively because we no longer have a casus belli. Because... oh, a Nunda has arrived at my court. You're a content man. Because... yeah, Ironside of... so King Ahuraka, who has loads of titles. So this is the Russian guy. Yeah, there we go. Alright, well at least it's come back into Germanic pagan hands. I think, isn't it? Yeah. At least it's back in Germanic pagan hands again. Liking that. There's still one Catholic place up there. Which means if we look at this religion, Upland, this site here, no, sorry, get the right one. Yeah, this site here, Uppsala, Uppsala is is inside the control of the Germanic faith, so we've got a really strong position here. We're still a bit short of piety. Okay, well, we need to get our guys back into boats and home, to be blunt. You stop what you're doing. Send the boats that way, pick everybody up, bring them home. Then we'll take a look at who we could go to war with next. The Ostlanders look fairly weak at the moment. Could go for them. Although they are Norse, Germanic pagans, it feels sort of wrong to do that. I could actually declare war on this guy, but he's got 9,000 troops, so it feels a bit daft to do that. Probably a sensible thing to do. My son needs a guardian, is to go raiding again and get some more piety from raiding. And some more gold. Drive up our holdings. Yeah, it feels like a plan. Right, my son needs to have a guardian, and to be honest, I think probably the best guardian for him is me. So I will select myself. I will be your tutor, boy. I will be your tutor. It is March. I could do this thing I've wanted to do for a long time, which is to hold a great blot. Can't say that. The month is less than March, greater or equals to November. I've missed it. Okay, next year, if we remember. Could search for a smith. We've got quite a lot of money. I think let's do that. Come on, let's do that. Let's search for a smith. I could choose a deadly weapon, a new suit of armour, jewels befitting my status. I want a deadly weapon, and I'm going to go out and do raiding myself. I've got a reliable source of sons now. It's time that we went and became a Viking. We don't have the Viking trait yet. I want to change that. We will become Viking. We will become Vikings. I'm going to leave some. People keep raiding my northern territories. Sorry. So I'm going to put some guys into our northern. I'm going to put the retinue in the northern territories and see if that puts off these other people from raiding us. Truces are expiring. Oh, and my chances had another successful trip. This time on Chief Radoslav the Holy. So truces are expiring with Greater Poland. And Greater Poland are really quite weak, so I could go and get some more territory from them. Is that inside Pomerania? De jure? No, it's not. So we'd be pinching it from Poland. Could do that. Struggle to get overexcited by that, to be honest. I feel like our focus should be gaining piety. So I think we'll go to these Catholics. Yeah. Maybe go for Ireland actually and grab a load of piety from there. Alright, let's do that. Get everybody back off the boats and we'll stand them all down. Oh dear. People trying to kill my spy master. Stop that, please. Quick pause the game while we stand down our troops. Don't want to stand down the levy though, clearly. We won't be doing that. So the levy can stay there. Let's disband the boats. Right, great. We can now decide what we do next. And I think the obvious thing to do next is to try and go raiding as a Viking. There's some very rich states down here in the Med. I kind of fancy having a go at Ireland, even though they're not very wealthy. So I think we get quite a lot of piety from that. It'll be very, very quick, very easy. And we'll gain a load of piety. So let's do that. So let's raise up our levies and our boats. Yeah, let's do that. Up with the boats. You know what I've got to try and remember to do. Will I remember to do it? That's the big question. Probably not. Can I select everybody apart from I want to leave my retinue at home. Raiders, 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 raiders. Everybody's selected. If you can get into a boat, get into a boat. Otherwise, make your way somewhere where you can get into a boat. Right, you guys. Off to Ireland with you. Let's go to Ireland. Yeah, St George's Channel. Can I go somewhere where we can actually get to multiple Irish counties from one? I think we could actually. Yeah, see if we go to Donegal, there's 3. Yeah, okay, let's go to Donegal where there are. Wow, we're going to go right, look at that. Proper Viking stuff. We're going to go right over through the North Sea and around the north of Scotland. Through the Minch and into Donegal Bay. And we'll raid there. Exciting. Oh, I've got to make sure I'm in the raiding party. I'm going to untick this box that says you are currently forbidden to lead armies. And I'm going to put myself absolutely into an army. And I will do that in a minute. I hope I don't die, but I'm going to try and be brave and make sure I'm involved. Peace for 5 years? No, I don't think so. Well, I could take peace for 5 years. We've got a reasonably sized force here. We're not that attractive to be targeted. 5 years of peace. Let's go raiding first, and then we'll make a call on that in a minute. You know what? These are 176 troops. Let's just disband them. I have an event. My marshal, Pulofra, has told me about a remarkable weaponsmith residing in Skane. He suggested that I invite the man to my court to see his work for myself. If he manages to impress me, I could order my own custom-made item. A fine idea. Absolutely. Well done, my steward. Quick pause, because I just want to check which vassals need attention. There are plenty that need attention. I want to work on the Jarl of Jylland though, because he is so important to me. So let's do that. Back into Jylland. You've worked in Jylland many a time. but that's where I want you. Such an important vassal of mine, that one. Right, you into... Let's have a look what we've got here. You into here. You into here. So 734, 536. So 1494, 734, and 569. Let's see whether if we do that. Oh, a large merchant caravan from distant lands has arrived at the gates of my stronghold. Their leader, a jovial man of massive girth, pleads with me in a strange accent to grant them shelter from the elements of the night. We absolutely will allow them in. In you come. Once Marshal Polifer had assured that the weaponsmith's craftsmanship left nothing to be desired, I received him in the throne room. Sounds a bit iffy. He introduced himself as Master Fan and gestured towards his numerous assistants, who all carried examples of his work. Does my king have anything special in mind? I could choose a sword, a lance, an axe. So an axe is good for lightfoot troops, lance is good for mounted troops. I want... it will give more martial than other weapons. That's what I want. Personal combat skill, monthly prestige. You can't go wrong with a good sword. As evening falls, in a separate event, the fat merchant sit by the fire and regale me and the rest of my court with stories of his travels. His appetite seems insatiable, but as I do not wish to prove a poor host, I ordered my servants to bring in a second serving for the piggy. Tell us more about this mythical realm of Hindustan. The merchant continues his tales. Dawn breaks, and the caravan prepares to move on. The merchant insists upon leaving me a gift as thanks for my great hospitality. He shouts a terse command in a foreign language, and a young man comes forward. This eunuch will serve you well, the merchant says. His loyalty to you, his new master, shall be beyond a reproach. Well, so he's going to give me a eunuch. Cool. He's got amazing intrigue. Wow. Better than my current... Not better than my current spy master, but pretty good. Nice. His loyalty will be beyond reproach. Like it. Lasts for 10 years. I'm going to take the eunuch. Why shouldn't I? Back to the other event. About my sword, my weapon. Aye. A sword, I see. An excellent choice, my king, says Master Khan, and calls forward the assistant, cradling 3 swords in his arms. I have 3 examples of different quality levels here. One must determine what one needs and how much one is willing to pay. However, they will all serve your highness well. So, because I have high prestige, I have a special option I can choose. Let's come back to that. I could not order anything. I could spend 75 gold on... what a shame. 75 gold on something that's +1 martial. I could spend 180 gold on something that would give me +2 martial, or I could have spent 400 gold on something that would give me +3 martial and 0.75 prestige. But I can't go for it just now because I don't have enough gold. I could come back again in a minute because I have such high prestige. I could change my mind. I wish... Lose 400 gold, it would put me in the red. I want that sword though. I want that amazing sword. I'm going to do it. Take the hit. Scary, but that's what I'm going to do. Right, so we are looting in Ireland. As I walked towards Master Hran's smithy, I could not hear the sound of progress, but instead the sound of voices talking. I found Hran and my friend Gerda discussing different metals and their compositions. All this talk was making my head spin and definitely halting the progress on the work I have ordered. Well, I could lose 50 prestige and gain 1 stewardship. No, I could lose prestige, and my friend could gain stewardship. I could gain a little bit of opinion from some people that really don't matter to me. Or I could say, what does he think he's doing? This is not why he's here. They will both not like me as much, but I will gain 75 prestige. Well, absolutely. Get on with your job. we are looting and successfully sieging by the looks of it. Yeah, we are. Great. Oh, we've got another possibility here as well. Send them into this one. So we are going to siege through these holdings, hopefully fairly quickly. And then I will send, when I've done that, I'll send my boats back. Oh, my acquaintance Reinhard the Blessed has died. Okay. Alright, we've taken 4 gold. I was struck with nervous excitement when Master Khan announced that the sword was nearing its completion. Today I have received the Master in my throne room, a sturdy box in his arms, and as he opens the lid, I find it almost impossible to breathe. What will you name her, my king? I could call it Heartseeker, Vengeance, or Fury. Heartseeker, Vengeance, Fury. Fury. I have received a beautiful new Fury. Pause the game a sec. That is in my treasure, is it? Yes, there it is. Beautiful. I've got the +2 axe. Love the +2 axe. And I've got my Fury sword, as well as the tongue of an unbeliever and an odd, strange chest. So, yeah, I should get a bonus on my martial in a minute. I just want to check that I'm actually involved in these. I want to make sure that I'm in this somehow. I want Stolvy in there doing that. Put me in. Put me in. I want to be in on this. Yeah. Yeah. And under. Oh, my wife is pregnant again. Good, good. 5 prestige. So we continue to siege these holdings. And a little bit more gold. I have a child that lacks a guardian. This is my daughter. I think we'll go for... Let's take a look at our options here. My wife would be pretty good at actually tutoring my daughter, so we'll go with that. We've still got a bit of a problem with gold at the moment, but we're going to hopefully sort that out fairly quickly. So some more gold taken, and some more gold taken, and importantly, we're gaining piety all the time here, which is really important. Oh, and we've just looted. Great, 41.3. That will really help us. Perhaps it's 4.13. We are looting here, but we aren't. There's no other sieges going on. So, how are the boats doing? So we're carrying 89 gold. Right, you're no longer looting, so let's move you elsewhere. Yeah, let's move you into this boat. Ah, good. Mission to Scotland has been a success. Excellent. Well done, Chancellor. It's a successful mission to Scotland, influencing Snake in the Eye. Old Snake in the Eye. Good. Keep influencing him. Or do we move you along to somebody else? Let's move you along to Bremen. And you go. Intrigue is everything. Intrigue, sorry. Opinion is everything in this game. Good. Have a little look at the world. Hungary is massive. Lotharingia, still massive. The Umayyads have become big. Elsewhere, Perma big. Gardiki's big. That's alright, isn't it? It's alright. Germanic is doing okay, actually. Norse is doing okay. Russian's doing okay as well. But Norse is doing well. I'm pleased about that. Good. Long may it continue. Alright, let's Let's leave some boats here. Let's take some and move them around, and we'll go and siege in here. Alright. Oh, Danzig has become Germanic. Great news. I wasn't expecting that. It's fantastic news. So Danzig is over here. And yeah, it's become Germanic religion. Good. Good. That's really, really encouraging. Excellent. Takes time, but it is working. So we've got guys here that we could go and raid with, which is what we'll do. Come on. Let's get these sieges done and get back home. Another siege complete. You're looting, which is fine. As soon as you stop looting, now I want you back in a boat. So let's keep watching closely. Another 37 gold. Loaded into the boats. Are you full? No, you're not full. Good. As soon as this is not looting, we need to get back into the boats. Right, you're not looting. Into the boats. You are still looting. Yeah, not for very long, I suspect. Off you get. As soon as you finish looting, off you pop. Ah, good. The Chancellor's done a good job in Bremen. Well done, Chancellor. Working on Siegfried. Could go and work on in Anhalt next, please. I can't at the moment, you're busy. Fair enough. Are we still looting here? I find that hard to believe. Come on. Still looting? Right, no longer looting. In we get into the boats. I would say it's possibly a good time to bring some loot home. A daughter has been born. She's quick and she's strong. Why can't I have a son like that, please? But that is to my lovely, beautiful queen. Sigrid is a good name. I had to break up a fight today between my son Magnus and another child. Magnus's heart is filled with envy. Well, envious isn't the worst trait if you are... because he's not going to have a liege, so that's okay. I could talk to him about kindness, which is good for vassal opinion. So I think we'll try kindness. Yes, he's become kind. That's good. Alright, I'm going to send my boats here back home, I think. I want to see how much loot we're carrying. 46 gold there and 100 gold there. Let's get back home. Yeah, and I'm doing that because I'm short on cash at the moment. I just need to get some money in the coffers before I and we could do some more raiding then. But I don't like being negative for very long. It's a really bad idea. Yeah. We should be home any second. So that siege is complete. Good. So we gained 100 gold and 100 prestige. A fleet full of loot has returned. And another one, which is basically another 50. The recent influx of looted treasure has encouraged buying and investment in Jylland, which in turn has attracted more warriors who are hungry for gold. Levy size plus 5%, tax income plus 0.05. Have I become a Viking? Not yet. Annoying. Alright. I suggest we get back in the boats, boys, and do some more raiding. Perhaps this time we go a little further. Quite like the look of these ones down here. Let's just check whether these are good targets. East Francia is probably still pretty weak. They are relatively weak and they are in a war at the moment. What about... I mean, the Lotharingians are probably massive. Yeah, and they're pretty powerful. West Francia? not that powerful. And they are... Yeah, see, they're in a bit of trouble here. Can I get into these? Yeah, I think I can get to some of these locations. Could target those locations. Tempted by that. Tempted to go for the sort of Paris area. As well as East Francia. They're nearby. Yeah, let's do that. We're all selected as raiders. That's good. I don't think I need all of these boats. So let's stand down some of the boats. Can we get you lot in? We can. Good. Let's go down here to start with. I should actually split these guys up. That was a mistake. Whoops. I'll have to do that in a minute. You are no longer looting nor sieging, so let's get you back in the boats. Carrying loot, 54. So we've got plenty of... we can do some more looting yet. Let's go to Cornwall. To Cornwall with you. To Land's End. Right, we've arrived down here. Into this place. Into Phelps, I think. Yeah, let's go into Phelps. Yep. Boats to Cornwall. Oh, you're kidding me. My Jarl of Brandenburg has declared a conquest against Hungary. That's not necessarily the smartest thing to have done. In fact, I'd say that was fairly daft. Because he's... Oh, actually... No, he's got hardly any troops. Why on earth is that? Oh, it's because there's a major Hungarian revolt going on. Hungary are being weakened. Well, go for it then, sir. Go for it. It's after Meissen. This one here, I think. Right, let's wrap this episode up. Join me in the next one. We are currently busy raiding and pillaging lands. See you then. Bye.